So after you have explained on how big your market size is going to be potentially, it is now important to convince the VC investors that you really also can outcompete your competition. So why do you need to do that slide? It really needs to show that you're having competitive advantage over the existing players in that market. This is extremely crucial to communicate that message and to convince VC investors that your product, your service is better than the ones which were already existing. So how do you design or structure the competition slide? There are different approaches, but we're going to focus on the 2x2 metrics. And for that, you need on the x-axis as well as on the y-axis the two most important pain points of your potential customers. Then you're going to map your competition within that matrix. And then on the top right, this is usually where you're based. I want to chime in here with one little point, which is always forgotten. If you really think you are on the top, then put yourself there. If it's clear that you are not, but you have the chance to get to the top right corner, then you really have to explain that to the VC investors. And don't put yourself there if you're not, because VC investors will do their market research. So be prepared to face some tough questions if you do that, but you know it yourself, you're not there yet. So make sure that you have an explanation ready for VC investors in that case. Secondly, is another really important point, and this is about future competitors. So where will future competition be? What could be a potential future competitor? What could they focus on? That could be a question you should really be prepared to answer, but there is no need to really put it on the slide. But that could be a potential question VC investors are going to ask you. And finally, obviously, in some cases, usually also for AI-related technologies, there are more than two features or pain points customers really care about. If this is the case for your startup or for your market and for your competition, then make sure you have this kind of metrics table where you can really compare your features or the pain points you're solving with the ones of competitors and really highlight that you're better and that you're performing better or that your AI technology is performing better in that situation. So that said, what should AI startups consider when they're doing their competition slide? In that case, it's really important that you demonstrate your AI's competitive advantage. And that's usually better training data, more accurate models, or even a faster deployment or better integration. Those are the main points. There could be others, but for AI startups, those are usually the key components of outcompeting your competitors. And then obviously for the future is the question, so why or how do you prevent other startups from replicating your AI or from developing a better AI? What will be your key competitive advantage in the future in regards to future competitors? You cannot obviously predict the future, but you should have some idea on how you want to add some value also in the future. Those things are really important when you focus on the competition slide.